Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Isabel Storm 19 here. I know it's been a while, it's actually been a couple of months since I put anything here on YouTube, but here's the reason. I thought that everything I made wasn't good enough for YouTube. But because the last thing I want to happen is that people bash my videos because they aren't good enough, and that people will overlook them and bash me, as I said. But now I have finally found something worth reviewing, and it is the movie Harry Potter the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Now, as I always tell you, and it goes for this time as well, my movie reviews are spoiler heavy, as they say. So if you haven't seen the movie and you want to check it out, then here's a 5 seconds count. But seriously, I doubt that you haven't seen it, because everybody seemed to have seen it the first day or the second where I was seeing it. I mean, the cinema was full, but anyway, here's a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, last count, 1. Okay, here we go. I must say this. First of all, thank goodness for the directors not to release it in 3D, because there were some of the scenes that was so scary even without the 3D. And many of the kids were terrified by and shocked by special scenes in the cinema, especially the scenes with the snake attacking Harry and the snake trying to eat this Muggle teacher. It scared the crap out of every kid in the cinema. Not to mention the part where Harry and Hermione are naked. And I don't know if that is a part of the book. I have the book myself, but it's in Danish, so maybe there has been some translation problems. But comment on that part, because I'm not sure that it said in the book if they were naked or not. But I and many other people were like, what the fuck? Was that really necessary? I mean, they were naked. It clearly showed that the Harry Potter movies wasn't an innocent, cute kiddie movie anymore. And you could also see it with the conflicts they had with each other. I mean, Ron was jealous on Harry because he thought that Hermione would better have him because he was the famous Harry Potter. So he was jealous, and yeah. But of course, it is not true. I myself am very against the couple Harry Hermione, because we all know in the ending of the movie that Ron ends up marrying Hermione, and that Hermione doesn't end up marrying Harry. Harry gets Ginny, we all know that. But here's the thing, the naked part was a bit shocking. And then there was, yes, what were there? Then there was the end. And yes, I too was very sad when Dobby died. He was just one heck of a cute elf that suffered from I would not say suffered, that Bellatrix killed, the crazy bitch Bellatrix, as I call her. She killed yet another cute, another good person. Seriously, this witch is crazy. First her own brother and then an elf? What's next? but anyway, it's a book. I know. And there's and then there's the thing where yes, then there's the thing where it's a two-part uh, movie, a two yes, a two-part movie. The movie is split up in two parts, and it has such a cliffhanger. Man, talk about a cliffhanger! And I will tell you this: when I was in the cinema and the film ended where it was planned to end, a kid, he was about 10 or 11, I guess. You know what he said? He said shit. And um, and not much long after, many of the other people that were in the cinema agreed with him. Old as young as teenager, doesn't matter. They all agreed, and this is the first time I have heard generations agree that something is irritating. Always when you put many generations together, many generations of people, they always disagree about something. But this they agreed on, so that's a good sign. And there's also one last thing. Why the heck do we have to wait 6 months? Why not 2 months? Why 6 long, irritating freaking months? I mean, okay, it was exciting when it happened with Lord of the Rings. It was exciting when it happened with what was it? With the Matrix movie. But now, when we have seen it so many times, it gets kind of tiring, and it's not that interesting anymore. It's not that exciting. And to make matters worse, they have decided to do the same with the last movie of the Twilight saga. And personally, no offense to the Twilight fans, but I'm not a Twilight fan myself. I mean, it's okay if you like it, but I don't. But for the Twilight fans, here's a warning that if you really love Twilight, it will drive you nuts that the last movie is in 2 parts. But again, I will say it again, and I said it before, this isn't a cutie, innocent Harry Potter movie. It's as dark as it gets, and it is as scary as it gets. And if you have sensitive nerves, then just wait till it comes on DVD. And if you can't, see it at your own risk, but make sure you have someone to maybe hold a hand or whatever, because there are just some scenes that might scare you half to death. So just, you might have read the book, but it's nothing when you see it on the screen. So, and yes, the second part will be in 3D, so be prepared that you have to pay for 3D glasses. So yeah, it is a movie that you don't want to miss, even thought that is only half the book, but still, it's worth it. But I think I've said enough. Yes, it's enough. I can't find anymore. It is recommended that you see it, but if you see this part, see the second also. Even thought that you have to wait 6 months. Just see it. So that's enough from me. See ya.